Hello guys, welcome to this Java tutorial for beginners. In today's video, we will talk about the various access modifiers in Java and also understand what are the various access levels. So without wasting time, let's get started. Now let us understand what are access modifiers in Java. So access modifiers control the accessibility of a class or an interface, including the members and how they can be accessed by the other classes and interface that belong to the same or separate package. Now let us see how many access modifiers do we have in Java. So in Java, we have three access modifiers, that is public, protected and private. And there are four access levels. So people usually get confused with the access modifiers and the access levels. So in Java, we have four access levels. That is your public access level, protected, default, and private. And when I say default, it simply means that we are not writing any keyword, right? So now let us understand the access modifiers with the help of the program. Now, let us see how we can use the access modifier to control the access level of the class, and that is in the same package or in different package, right? And we have already seen how packages work in our previous video. But before we move on to understand what are access modifiers in Java, let us look at the folder structure of our program. So in our current working directory, we have two folders. We have this GUI folder and the networking folder, right? And within our GUI folder, we have this c.java file. And in our networking folder, we have this a.java and b.java files. All right. Now let us look at the individual files. So in our a.java file, we have this class A and it contains the main method. And in our b.java file, we have this class B and it contains the print1 method, right? And similarly, in our c.java file, we have this class C and it contains print2 method. Now, in our main method, what I have done is I have simply created the instance of our class B and called the print1 method of B, right? So now let me execute the program. Now let me compile and execute the program. Now let me execute it. And as you see, we have the output print method from class B. Now let us look at this modified program. So here what I have done is I have created the instance of class C and called the print2 method of C. And before that, what I need to do is I need to import this class C, right? Since it belongs to the separate package and that is GUI, right? So now let me try to compile the program and see what happens. Now let me compile the program. And as you see, we have the compilation error. C is not public in GUI, right? So let me fix this first. So in order to fix this program, what I need to do is I need to simply add this public keyword before the class C, right? And if I save this and compile this, the output should be proper, right? So let me run this once again. Now let me compile and execute the program. Now let us execute it. And as you see, we have the proper output print method from class C. All right. Now let us understand the program and the use of access modifiers. Now let us look at the previous program where we created an instance of class B and called the print1 method in the main class, right? So you must have noted one thing that even though we did not write any public keyword before the class B, we did not have any compilation error. So if you want to access any class that belong to the same package, right? So we have this class A and we are accessing this class B, but this class B also belongs to the same package, that is networking. So here there is no need to write any access modifier, right? And this is called as your default access, right? So if your classes belong to the same package and if you want to access the class which is in the same package, then there is no need to specify any access modifier, right? And this is called as your default access level, right? And it is also sometimes called as package private access. Now let us look at this program. So here what I've done is I've tried to access this class C, right? And since it belongs to the separate package, we need to use this input statement, right? But you must have noticed that, I have written this public keyword before the class C. So this public is nothing but your access modifier, right? And when you're using it with the class, so basically what it means that, this class C can be accessed outside the package GUI, right? So that's the reason we got the compilation error when we were trying to access this class C from class A, right? And since both of them belong to the separate packages, right? So we need to add this public keyword if we want to access this class C from outside the package, right? So when you add this public access modifier before the class, it simply means that this class can be accessed by all the classes that belong to the separate packages, right? And one final thing what you need to know is that, we cannot write other access modifiers like private or protected before the class or interface. And if we try to do this, we'll get the compilation error, right? So either our class can contain this public keyword or without any keyword, right? Also known as default access, right? So in this video, we will just look at the access modifiers at the top level, that is at the class or the interface level, right? And in our next video, we will talk about the access modifiers at the member level. So that is it for the today's video. And don't forget to subscribe for more Java programming videos like this. And I will see you until next time.